Welcome to the Brunswick Group Therapy Podcast with Lucas and Kimberlee.
Ready?
Back again, episode number 61. We've made it through the water main breaks, but not the road closures.
And Donut Land is back open. And
yep. Flavor of the week is lemon cream. Got a few more days to check that out, and we'll see what's going on next week.
Yeah.
Lemon isn't really my thing in a donut, but
donuts.
You know, every flavor of the week isn't for everybody. That's why they're only a week long. All right.
This is true. There's always the, OG apple fritter.
Except for on Wednesdays.
No apple fritters on Wednesdays?
No, you walk in there thinking you're getting an apple fritter, and all of a sudden, bam, it's blueberry fritter day.
Oh, that's right.
On Wednesdays, I don't know. I don't know why they do that.
I want the pineapple ones back.
Oh, those were good. Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to get one. That's why I keep asking her. I keep bugging her.
Yeah.
So.
I bet peach would be good, too.
Oh, yeah. Isn't it peach season right now?
Yes. Yes, maybe she can do a collab with somebody.
Well, speaking of collab, I reached out to a couple of local places. I'm like, how come nobody is serving up sweet corn? Like, it's in season right now. Why don't you guys put it on the menu?
It's easy to make, too.
Does
it take too long to prepare? It can sit out for a while. I mean, you can prepare about 10 and just, I don't know.
So there's a place over on Marz, just south of Sleepy Hollow. Then there's another stand on Sleepy Hollow, but the one on Marz, it's the same people. They have the best sweet corn. The best. Right up there with Taste of Summer Farm Market. So
to have a sweet corn
check them out if you're looking for.
Get a couple
there you
from
go.
Each and
dun, dun, dun.
Probably from the same place, right?
Well, I told Sidelines that would be a good, another eating contest. So speaking of which, I just saw the other day they're getting ready for their men's pickle eating contest.
I'm down for that. I'll give it a go.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
All right, we're gonna have to record that. But speaking of recording, episode 61, and we're all over the place right now. Would be remiss if we didn't just mention the LaFair family and Kimberlee, Keenan, and Liam, who passed away this past week. So we're keeping them in prayers. And his funeral was yesterday, and I'm sure this is a very difficult time, but. For those of you that remember, this is the family that we helped out back in April. We had an online auction for them, and unfortunately, Liam kidney did not take. His body rejected it, and he did pass last week. So everyone knows we're thinking about them. And that's the other thing I was going to give a shout out to B&B Trophy, because Kimberlee wanted something custom for his urn, and B&B said they would engrave anything that she needed, including a photo, and they would take care of them.
Very kind.
That was really awesome. It was one of those things where I just walk in and the doors are unlocked and I walk right in. They weren't even open. Oh my goodness. So we got a few things to talk about, right?
Yeah. Like I said, the water mains are over, but now they are doing a water main improvement project. I wish they were doing it at 303 and Center, but this one's over at Substation and 303. That intersection will be closed starting now. It's going on now. Estimated completion date is Friday, July 26th. It's the whole intersection. You won't be able to enter through that intersection in any direction. They posted a really odd detour that took you, I don't know, basically out to Oberlin. But I'm sure you can find something.
But we found out why they do that, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that was interesting.
So when county roads have detours, they have to give county road options.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they did that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know. We're always, and this is in preparation for a new water tower that the township is getting. So.
Oh wow! I did not know that.
Yeah. We're only getting one though.
So should we change?
You still have your two in Brunswick.
Should we change our logo to 3? Maybe 2 big ones and 1 small one in the distance.
Maybe.
Huh.
We might have to have a logo change. We'll
get
see.
a graphic designer back on payroll.
Right.
Okay, so the water main's also going to be shut down at Brunswick High School, Rec Center, and the library starting July 22nd. They say that'll take about 6 days. Everybody wondered what that little building was that was left from Towslee. Well, that was the water main connection for that complex. So they got to tear that building down, adjust the water main so that they can build the new high school. So I saw that the library was closing during that time. Is that what I read?
Yes. Library will be closed. Don't remember if it was the rec too. No, was it the rec center as well?
I wasn't sure. You have to call and ask, but I saw that The high school band is still practicing. They're going to put some porta potties in, provide bottled water, and move their equipment over to Tri-C. So the show must go on.
Exactly. Nothing stops our band. Nothing stops us either from getting a splash pad. I got creative.
I like that. That was you?
Yeah, it was me. That was me. Over and under on the next break location. So had some fun with that. And I said, let's build a splash pad. So for those of you that don't know, your basic splash pad, which we found out through Strongsville, who's currently building one, is about $850,000. So a couple people took me kind of seriously and said, can we get some other funding? And I was joking, but we'll see. We probably should have ran a bet on that.
Put me down for 20 on green.
Right.
I think that's where the next one is.
And I have to admit, I really have no clue about gambling and stuff like that. So I just made it up and just went with it.
That's pretty good. Pretty
accurate.
Yeah. Let's stop talking about water for now. Brunswick Hills PD has a new police officer, Phil Bungo, sworn in at Brunswick Hills Township meeting earlier this week. It's a lateral transfer. He has 10 years of law enforcement experience and is a graduate of Brunswick High School. So it's always nice to see
awesome.
People that came from Brunswick coming back to Brunswick Hills.
Absolutely. So calling all student artists. We need your help. We want to have your artwork featured in Brunswick City School District social media accounts. Oh, that's kind of fun. They're looking for student artwork for the following special occasions. And there's a big long list. First day of school, Labor Day, Grandparents' Day, Halloween, last day of school. There's a big long list. So check out the Brunswick City School Facebook page. Only rule is to be as creative as possible. Artwork needs to be submitted. I don't see a deadline, but it tells you exactly how to submit it, student name, grade, school building for the next school year. So
very cool.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, and then they use those in their posts, and each school has a weekly email newsletter, and then the superintendent sends one out, I think every Friday, maybe once a month on Friday. And I've seen them included in there. They've done this in years past. It's fun to see all the artwork from around the city.
Right. So I met this next gentleman when the Brunswick Blue Pride Foundation was formed after the car accident on Boston. Bill Glick stepped up and was really helpful and with a few things, fundraisers and stuff like that. So he did something really amazing. He gave a facelift to the gazebo, and it was the Bill Harshen. Did I say that right?
Yep.
Gazebo. Gave it a facelift, matched the paint amazingly well. And the gazebo now sits over at the Heritage Farm on Laurel Square, and it can be seen anytime, but definitely stop by when you're at Sunday at the farm and check it out. And he did a great job on that. So
yeah, the thing looks,
thank you very much, sir.
Thing looks fantastic. It's probably quite an endeavor to lift that thing up from Towslee and move it over to Laurel Road.
Yeah, they did it though. Where there's a will, there's a way, right?
Yeah. There's a celebration for Mr. Taylor. He's turning 101. They're going to be hosting a party at Mission Barbecue Sunday, July 21st from 1 to 3 p.m.
Yep. And they're asking for anyone that has a nice car, maybe some people from the cruise in or something could come back out on Sunday and just drive by and honk and wave, like a little parade or something for him. He'll be out, weather permitting, and if he's feeling up to it, he'll be out on the patio over there celebrating 101 years. That's amazing.
Yeah, it sure is. I thought this one was exciting. This Brunswick High School grad, Josh Cross, was selected by the St. Louis Cardinals to play in the Major League Baseball.
How cool is that?
Yeah, he was a senior in 2021. And he was with the team that went to the district championship in 2019 and 2021.
Wow.
Must be a heck of a player.
So he just graduated a couple years ago, and he's playing Major League Ball. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah. So congratulations to him.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on him and see how he does.
Tell me a little bit about this Celestes Tasty Treats. Look at that cute little car that you can win.
Is that not the cutest? That little car. So Celeste is ice cream. Our favorite ice cream truck is teaming up with a couple businesses. She's teaming up with Mascarino Group. And we talked to them last week, the realty company. And she's also teaming up with Fair Trade. and they will be raffling off this ice cream truck. And all the proceeds from the raffle, every single penny of it, goes to Best Christmas Ever, which Yatra and Chris Mascarino, we talked about that last week. They're raising money to make someone's Christmas the best Christmas ever. I mean, literally. And they need to raise a minimum of $7,000 to do that. So, and you can nominate people, but going back to this, you can buy raffle tickets. Celeste will have them on the truck, or you can stop by Fair Trade, and the little car will be on the ice cream truck car, little thingy, little Tykes thing will be on display there, and you can buy tickets at Fair Trade. So, and that will go through the rest of the summer. So the drawing, I think, is on the 16th of September or something like that. So you have a little bit of time to go get it, but stop in, buy them often.
Yeah, so follow her Facebook page and listen for her music. Earlier this week, I heard her somewhere a little bit north of me. She got louder, then she got quieter, and then she got louder, and then she disappeared. So
what?
Oh
my
the
gosh.
sadness of the ice cream truck.
You said. Oh my gosh, my husband can hear that thing like a mile away. He's like, "Oh, I hear Celeste."
Hey, I interviewed the Place for Teens earlier this week. I talked to Steve and Tom over there. You may remember that we interviewed them in episode number 4. I wanted to see what they're up to and how their organization is faring. Let's take a listen.
All right.
All right. I am here at the Place for Teens with Steve, and you may remember we interviewed them in episode number 4. It's a very important program in my mind to the community, and I just wanted to give everybody an update on what they are all about still and what they've been up to.
Well, thank you much. It is a privilege to have you here with us, sitting in the space that's normally very loud from all the kids that are here. Our main target is, the kids here in the town. We have a lot from the middle school that come right across the street. They talk about real estate and they say location, location, location. And we are right across from the middle school, which makes it easy for kids to come over. And we do programs for middle schoolers twice a week, right after school for a couple hours. And we bring them in here and we sit them down family style and we feed them dinner. And at the end of that dinner, we have some questions that we go over about a topic that's kind of important to them. But what we've got is we've got adults here who really care about teenagers because they remember what it was like. And even though it's very different today than when many of us were teenagers, we can remember what it was like to grow up and not understand some of the things that are happening to you in your body and in your mind and even just around you and not understand. So we want to be a listening ear. So kids come in here and they play a lot of games. They do a lot of things. We have some high energy things that they do. Some people in the community have kind of made a 9-square game for us, which everybody's welcome to come and figure out what 9-square is. If you don't know, we invite you to come over in an afternoon and see that. But that's one of the things that's real high energy, and kids enjoy that. And then we have smaller things for them. They can be, working on some games. They can be drawing pictures. But the whole goal is for us to build a relationship with them and to listen to them. It seems in this world, teenagers don't have anybody to listen to them. They spend a lot of time on their phone, on that internet, playing with all those kind of things. But we want to be the ones that they listen to. In this world, they can find all the answers to everything they want. Whether or not it's true may not be true, but they can find an answer on their phone by just typing in some things. And so we want to be here, provide those answers, give them an opportunity to think critically about the issues in their life, get feedback on that from an adult who cares, and that's what we spend our time doing. We have many different adults who come and just cook meals for us. They take care of that, and they get to hang out with the kids. But many of our adults spend those time with kids. We just came back today from fishing with kids at a pond, and taught them how to fish. We had someone who gave them all fishing poles and things from the state of Ohio. There was a grant for that. And so
very nice.
We provide opportunity for them. Some of the things we've done in the past was give them bicycles, show them how to fix those bikes and give them to them. And a lot of what we do is just for kids. We like to take them out to dinner, sit down and really give them an opportunity to talk. One of the things I think that's really interesting, some of the kids we work with, they've never really been out to anything other than fast food. And when you take them out to a restaurant and you sit down and the waitress asks them what kind of dressing they want, I had a young man said, well, just the orange stuff. They didn't even know what the difference was with French dressing or ranch dressing. So we're trying to give them those experiences, but the reason we take them out and sit down is to really be able to find out who they are and ask those questions. We take 2 kids out at a time and sit with an adult and find out who they are and what makes them tick. So everything we do here is provided to be, by donations from churches and individuals. And so it's been a blessing to see how people do that. And so we're here for the kids to help them see life differently.
And that Place for Teens has been doing it for a very long time. How long have they been doing it, and how many kids would you say you've seen over the years and most recently?
We started here in this building October of 2019, right before the pandemic shut everything down. And back then we were getting probably around 75 to 80 kids a week. Those numbers were down after, through the pandemic. We did a lot of online stuff with them. And so we are still, our roster, we have about 180 different kids who've come through, I think, this spring.
Wow.
And, we also do some things for high schoolers and other stuff. And so, we're trying to make an impact best we can. We don't want to just influence. We want to try to make an impact and get as many kids as we can involved here in Brunswick.
Very nice. And you talked about donating and getting all of your funds to do this work through donations. How could somebody donate to you directly?
They could go to our website. We do have monthly partners, people who give $5 a monthly all the way up to whatever number that would be for them. And we have some companies who do matching things and so you can do that right through our website, and you can get connected there.
And then you have a fundraising event coming up. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, we have a fundraiser that's coming up. It's going to be a golf tournament to kind of help raise funds for the things that we're doing here. And Tom is willing to make that happen for us. And so he's going to kind of give us a little bit of details of that. I really appreciate him being willing to head that up and do it.
All right, Tom, why don't you tell us a little bit about the upcoming event and how the community can get involved in sponsorships and probably volunteer work you'll need as well.
Yes, definitely. And first, I wanted to thank you for your podcast approach you take, and Steve for all the hard work he's doing as well. But a little background on me. I worked in the business world in the technology field for about 45 years. I retired almost 3 years ago, and I decided I wanted to start being a little more aggressive about giving back. So being a poor golfer, but pretty fanatical about it, I wanted to combine some of the fundraising opportunities with a hobby I enjoyed. So this is the third golf outing I've done in the past 3 years. That Place for Teens is a phenomenal organization. The event will be at Bunker Hill in Medina. The date is August 11th. The registration is at 11:30. There'll be a scramble start at 12:30 an hour later.
All right.
So, and we also try to do some unique things because, if you're in the golf world, you get invited to a lot of outings. But a couple of the unique things we do is we actually will have something called a golf ball cannon. So it'll actually launch a golf ball instead of your drive just short of the green. So you actually have a real opportunity if you're a hacker like me to get an eagle. So that's a fun opportunity. And these golf ball cannons, it launches a regular golf ball. It has a wingtip that looks a lot like a dart wingtip. So to help out with the aerodynamics. But it's sort of a fun thing that not a lot of golfers have done. So that's one thing that we've tried to do to be unique. And the other thing we're trying this year is be a firm that's talking about their stretch therapies that'll be there during registration that will help with sports improvement activities. So that'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm. How could they contact you to be part of this?
There's a number of ways. The Bunker Hill website, bunkerhillgolfgc.com, would be one opportunity to register. I believe we're also going to have the direct link on the podcast here so that you could go and register online. As either a golfer, we're also looking for corporate sponsorship opportunities, and there's various levels that you can find on the site. We could also use some volunteers to help out with the final organization of the outing as well.
Okay. Sounds like a great fundraiser for a great organization.
It is. And I understand Steve's in charge of the weather. He's on the weather committee. So hopefully that'll play out well.
Hope we have some good weather that day.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that we can all remember is that when we were a young person, there was someone who just stepped in to help us, whether it was a coach, a teacher. And I think when we think back of those people, that's kind of what kind of helped get us through. Mm-hmm. That's really what we do. We want to step in that gap, help kids who are struggling with the things they are, and kind of point them in the right direction. And I think this golf tournament and people who want to support that and help cover our, we have expenses like everybody else. We have rent and we have food, and you know how much teenagers like to eat. And so this is a great thing to kind of help us with those expenses as we move into the school year and try to reach the kids here in Brunswick. And we want to be that listening ear and the adult that kind of helps point them that way. So thank you much for doing it.
Yeah, thank you both. I wish you luck in your events and in your future endeavors with helping local teens and their struggles. Take care. All right. So if you like golf or you'd like to sponsor a hole or volunteer, the information is on the screen. You can also go to thatplaceforteens.org or their Facebook page. Now let's head over to Roger at Houndstown and check out the Pooches of the Week.
Pooch of the Week. Oh, yeah, 2. Times 2 this week, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, happy Friday. It's Roger from Houndstown. Just wanted to touch base with everybody. This week we have Chaz back with us, who was with us last week as well. He's a 10-month-old bulldog mix and has been doing great. He's also on the smaller side, under 30 pounds. So hopefully we have somebody who's looking for a smaller dog. And if you are, please reach out to us to schedule a meet and greet. We also have Josh, who's with us, and he's a 2-year-old husky. He's just coming in for daycare a few times this week and is also available. You can check out the information on these dogs at our Houndstown, Cleveland, Brunswick Facebook page. Also, as a reminder, you can head over to the Berea Animal Rescue site, not only to see information on both Chaz and Josh, but all the other dogs and cats that they have up for adoption. And lastly, as we head into the weekend, just remember we're here for all of your daycare and boarding needs for dogs. We also offer cat boarding. If you've never been here before, we give you your first day of doggy daycare free to come in and check us out. So please reach out for that as well. And I hope everybody has a great weekend, and we will talk to you next week. Take care.
Thanks, Roger. All right, let's talk about
I really think it's time. Wait, no. Don't go past that so fast. I'm still going to try and talk you into getting one of them.
No dogs.
Every week, I'm going to look at those faces. Seriously. All right. Anyway, moving on.
Things to do in the 2-on-2. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right.
Oh my gosh, Niners has got a few things going on, so let's talk about that. Tonight they have all-you-can-eat crab legs, and that is from 5 to 8. So if you'd like to check them out for that, and then stick around after dinner for Third Monkey Rocks Niners. So Third Monkey is going to be over there. They start their music at 7 o'clock and go to 10, and they are backed by popular demand, it says. Very Dancing cool. Is encouraged.
Hoop Guru over at the courthouse on North Carpenter is doing a 3-on-3 league. It'll be Sundays, July 28th, August 4th, 11th, 18th. It's 3 weeks of play. Last week is double elimination tournament. Bring your own teams. There'll be medals, a minimum of 14 games. It's boys and girls, 2nd to 12th grade. And it's $335 per team. You can find out more information by going to hoopguru.com or scanning the URL code on the screen.
So the Cleveland Doghouse has a special offer going on for nurses, it looks like, or maybe even doctors. Wear your scrubs and get 15% off your order, whether you're taking a break from work or just stopping by. They want to show their appreciation. So go on in and don't forget the ice cream out back, but check them out over at the Cleveland Doghouse that is right next to the new winery that's going in, Architectural Justice Winery. Don't forget the ice cream. And you know what I noticed the other day? I never noticed they have outdoor games there.
Yeah, they have a bocce court, like a legit bocce court and some other stuff.
Wow. Yeah. I was like, oh, what is all that? Yeah. It's a bunch of outdoor stuff. So stop in, check them out, Cleveland Doghouse.
Yeah, and with their already reasonable prices, that extra 15% off, I mean, how do they do it?
That's a deal, right?
Yeah. This one's always exciting. The Draft House Saloon is celebrating their 8-year anniversary now. That's going on Friday tonight with Kings Highway from 7 to 10 p.m. And then Saturday, July 20th, the Polka Pirates. Love them. I saw them on Dingus Day. They're going to be there from 3 to 6. Also Saturday, serving all your favorite Polish meals, stuffed cabbage, pierogies, kielbasi, kraut sandwiches, cabbage and noodles. And the Euclid Beach Rocket Car will be there giving rides Saturday, July 20th from 3 to 5. That thing is sweet. I think we need to see if we can get them to take us in next year's parade.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. Maybe they'll let you drive it.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah. Okay, probably not. Anyway, over at Marz Cars, there's he wants you guys to mark your calendar because he's having some special events this Sunday from 5 to 9. They're hosting a pre-national trade night. Now, I'm not versed in all this stuff and how it works, so check out their Facebook page. It's this Sunday night from 5 to 9. over on Manhattan Avenue, right across the street from the new middle school. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, it sounds like you bring your cards and they bring their cards and you trade, just like you did as a kid. You didn't do that?
Oh.
I'll give you
No.
my Mark Price. You give me your Hakeem Olajuwon, and, we're both happy.
Wow. Okay.
And then, of course, you can buy boxes and packs and rip them open while you're waiting, and just be a good time to meet other local collectors.
Yeah. Well, he seems to be doing really well over there, and he would love to meet some more people, so stop in and see him.
Yeah.
I'll let you do this one.
Yeah.
This is your topic.
Beer.
Go ahead.
Hoppy Dudes
Beer.
is having a Christmas in July celebration starting July 24th with Christmas music bingo at 7 p.m. The 25th, Christmas trivia at 7 p.m. The 26th, Christmas karaoke at 7 p.m. The 27th, Christmas cookie exchange from 2 to 6. And the 28th, pet photos with Santa Dude from 3 to 5. And then they're releasing their Felice Navi Dude Christmas Ale. I just had Ignites last week. Very good. So now I'm ready to try the Navi Dude. That comes out Wednesday, July 24th. That's at Hoppy Dudes.
I love that Christmas in July is just becoming a bigger and bigger thing around here.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Love that. Registration is open. Fall series starts in September for Healthy Kids Running Series. Healthy Kids Running Series and then Brunswick, Ohio. And there's a link right there to get registered and signed up. And all their dates are listed so you can plan. Everything's going to take place at Heritage Farm. Includes 5 races, it says. Tech t-shirt, sponsor giveaway, and finishers medals at the end of week 5. So they are off and running. Ha. Another year. Get it? Off and running. I know. Okay. Oh, boy. I know. All right. Moving right along.
Yeah. Brunswick Valkaries Girls Rugby Club, the state champions for the club girls, is having a car wash fundraiser. That's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. July 21st at Brunswick Wendy's. Donations will be accepted. Choose your price and get your car washed, and that's July 21st.
Very nice. State champs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Next Saturday, we have our annual Brunswick Stuff the Bus. So we want to remind everybody, we're moving the bus over to the Eagles on Pearl Road. And because we were going to be part of Taste of Summer annual open house. She calls it a grand opening, but it's an open house. But there's also a vendor fair, so there'll be stuff going on at the Eagles, a lot of stuff going on. So please make sure that you stop by. If you can't make it for any reason, pre-event drop-off location is Key Profits. So he has a box there. You just go in and drop it right off there. And if you do come on the 27th between 11 and 1, this year the event is being sponsored by Rainforest Car Wash, Hoffman Outdoor Supply, and Donut Land. So those that come up and either give a monetary donation or drop off items will receive a little gift from each of those businesses.
Very nice.
So we're very excited about that. So make sure you come up and Taste of Summer. Again, they're having annual grand opening event, and not that they're just now opening, but they kind of do it up a little big. And like I said, admission is free. There is vendors, crafters, all that kind of fun stuff, and of course her amazing produce.
Sounds like a good time as well. And we talked about this last week, but I want to remind everybody that DCI Northern Ohio is coming to Brunswick Auto Mart Stadium Saturday at 7 p.m. The gates open at 6. Again, this is a adult marching band competition. They host competitions for different bands all over the U.S., and the shows have hundreds of members per band with amazing props and talented musicians. Tickets are $15 to $20 at the door. Concessions available. The show will last about 2 hours, and then awards for the bands at 9 p.m. For ticket information, contact Brunswick Band Parent Organization. Hoping for good weather. That sounds like a lot of fun that day.
Yeah, like I said, Drumline, the movie Drumline in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
The adult version, right?
All right, I guess we have a prize package to give away this week.
We do. We have our first Christmas in July Find the Grinch winners. They are going to win Gourmet S'mores tray from Cookie Chamelion. They're going to win a $250 gift certificate from Christella Boudoir.
Wow.
For a boudoir shoot. And they're also going to win a car care bucket from Unique Detail LLC. and a nail beauty kit from Brittany Lynn, Nails for Beauties.
That's awesome. All right, let's spin this wheel, see who won.
All right, here we go.
Yay! All right, congratulations to Lisa S. for winning that prize package. We have, 3 more prize packages over the next weeks?
We do. At least 2 more.
And then
at least 2 more.
And then they got to find the Grinch.
Exactly. So keep taking those pictures, find the Grinch, and win a prize. And again, congratulations to Lisa. We're going to butcher the last name. You ready? We think it's Shach. Anyway, you see it on the screen there. Lisa, reach out to one of us. We'll make sure you get your prizes. Thanks for playing, you guys. So I think that's going to do it.
No, let's get a couple bands in here. We got Dueling Pianos live at Red Wagon Farm this Sunday at 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Dueling Piano Dames.
Nice.
Local artists and vocalists. They return to the brewery. Fun for the whole family. That's at Red Wagon. And then, of course, we have the Van Halen Tribute Band over at Mapleside Farms tonight at 7 p.m. No pre-sale tickets for summer concerts. Tickets can only be purchased at the gate, just like the ABBA concert last Friday. Bring your lawn chairs, picturesque views, all that good stuff. Food trucks and wood-fired pizzas, other stuff like that. Grab your favorite beverage to wash it all down. They have beer, wine, hard seltzer, as well as non-alcoholic drinks. Starts at 6.
Yeah.
Concerts run 7 to 10. Children 2 and under free. Now,
everything you need for a good night right there.
Now we're done. Never used all these little buttons on the board here. So I don't know what that means.
Your sign off. You want to do a sign off real quick?
Yeah. Bye.
All right, so that's going to do it. Let me do it again.
No, we're just going.
No.
Go ahead.
All right, so that's going to do it for us. It's another week under our belts, I guess you could say. Please reach out to us. We want to hear from you. We are going to be giving away some First Watch gift certificates in the near future. And the only way you're going to be able to win those is to call in. So you might as well start practicing. Go to BrunswickGroupTherapy.com. Look for the microphone in the lower right-hand corner. Leave us a message. Tell us what's on your mind. Good, bad, the ugly. We want to hear it all. So listen for that soon. We'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good week.
Take care, Brunswick. Bye. As always, I want to thank you for checking out the Brunswick Group Therapy podcast and for supporting local Brunswick area businesses. If you enjoyed your time, please check us out online at BrunswickGroupTherapy.com, where you can continue the conversation with a voice message that may be featured on future podcast episodes or posts. You can also follow us on our Brunswick Group Therapy social media pages on both YouTube and Facebook. If you own or manage an area business and would like to be featured in an upcoming Brunswick Group Therapy podcast, please reach out to Kimberlee or I through any of our social media pages. We are passionate about supporting local, and it's the reason for this podcast.
Thank you for joining us for another therapy session. A reminder that the views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program are solely those of the participants and do not represent any business, group, employer, or organization. The material and information presented here is for general information and entertainment purposes only.